should have moved the fence in, and I moved it away. Alright, I gotta fill that gap and then recut it. Alright, I got my strip cut for that opening. This is my first attempt at it. It was a little narrow, but I got one in there that fits pretty good. Put a piece of tape over it just to make sure that this caul doesn't get stuck to it with the glue squeeze out tape. Alright, let's see how we did here. Been about an hour and a half. A little high, that's alright. I'll clean this up with a block plane. Yeah. And then I'll recut. I'll try and get this lined up and recut, and then if you're working you want to move a groove this way, you have to move your fence toward the blade. Alright, not bad. Gotta get this removed. This is almost perfect, but there's a problem. When I made those initial first cuts, before I shifted the fence the wrong way, this cut was slightly inside. When I made the fill and corrected it, I had also adjusted my fence to make that cut flush here. This one's nearly flush. This one here, you can see I'm off by probably 32nd. So if I run my fence one more time, and what I did was I snuck up on this one first, then did this one, and it was a little narrow. So I had to adjust my fence over to make it wider. And long story short, this one has to move over. And what's going to happen then is, when I move it over, I'm going to have a gap here. So I'm going to have to fill that. Now I can get my extrusion in there, and I'll be able to tighten it up to that. So I've got to find somewhere, I think I've got some. Got a couple thin pieces of poplar here, and that one will work just fine. Here's where having this extrusion really shines. I'm getting this flushed up here. A little too much. Right there. Now I've got that locked in place, and I can drop my lines down here and then find a center line. Got it glued up. Sides are square. I'm going to remove this little fix here. And keep down into that corner. That looks good. All right, there we go. Place to keep all this stuff. That's going to be nice. So you can see that it's back behind the front of the drill press here, and also a little bit, about a half an inch inside the outer dimension, I guess. So about 3/4 of an inch this way and half an inch on either side. Beautiful. Thanks for watching.